Hello, beautiful people. This is me. I'm your host, and today I'm gonna talk to you about the Milani eyeshadow palette. If you're curious, please keep on watching. Milani, it's a drugstore brand, but some of their products become a cool favorite. And yes, they have multiple eyeshadows. They have their little sets and also bigger palettes. In here I have the Gilded Honey, which some people compare to the Natasha Denona. However, that palette, it's $130, and yes, it's a lot. But there are many reviews, I should say comparisons, between those two on the internet. So I'm gonna let you make up your own mind. But in the meantime, the palette comes in a cardboard box. It has a mirror inside, and there is a small protector, which is nice. Why? Because, let me just show you. In here you have 15 shades. 5 of them are matte. The rest it's let's say a glittery, shimmery. So the longer you use it, then yes, the little particles gonna fall out and mess up the mirror. So by having this, you can just easily put it on the top and keep using it. In this palette you have a variety of shades, which means you can create different looks. Later on in the video I have this look and also another one in case if you're curious how to create. But yes, you can go simple because you have browns, and also you can go bold. In fact, you can even mix the colors and create your own combination. This one was $20, but I'm sure you can find them cheaper, especially now during Christmas time. Besides this one, they have many other palettes, and as with every brand, not everything is good, but with this one, the payoff is beautiful. The colors which you see in a pan, that's the one which you're gonna see on your eyes. And yes, I also include swatches. That's the package for the palette. It's called Gilded Gold. On the back you have a short description. Glamorous golds, ultra rich neutrals, a bold pop of jade, undeniable gilded. Hyper pigmented eyeshadow palette, which yes, it is true because there are really pigmented. So yeah, you have different shades of jewels, and yeah, that's the jade color. Getting 15 shades. You have 5 in each row. You have 5 mattes and the rest it's shimmer. And let me swatch them for you. So those are the first 3 shades. Those are the second 3. Oh, look at that. Next row. Look at that pigmentation. Awesome. Last row. Oh wow. Look at that payoff. The colors are beautiful, and the shades which you see in the pan, that's the one which you're gonna see on your eyes, or I should say the swatches. Yes. As you can see for yourself, I have nothing on my face. I just put primer on my eyes. That's Essence eyeshadow base, and those are the eyeshadows which I'm gonna use. I don't know how well they perform or if there's gonna be any fallout, so first I'm gonna do my eye look and then the rest of my face. Oh yeah, there is a nice variety of shades. I don't see here any transition color except this one, but this is gonna be a little bit too dark to put underneath my brows, so I'm gonna use the Neutrogena eyeshadow. That's the Toasted Eggshell. Okay, so this shade's gonna go underneath my brows, or if you want you can just apply it all over. I'm gonna try to go for those 2, maybe those 3 shades, and see what kind of a look we can achieve. I'm gonna go for the yellowish color first. Okay, it's a little glittery. Okay. Whoa, you do getting a nice payoff. Fallouts a little bit, but I'm not surprised because it's shimmery. Let's call it shimmery glittery, so of course there's gonna be something. The color which is you see in the palette, that's the shade which you're gonna have on your eyes. I have the yellow shade. I'm gonna go for the green and apply it in my crease and maybe underneath. Okay, let's make top of the excess. All right, let's get ready. Right now I have two colors. I'm gonna try to clean up the edges. Right now I have two colors on me. I'm gonna apply mascara and few other things and I'll be right back. What's on my face? I have the primer from L'Oreal, Kick Butt foundation from Soap & Glory, Infallible concealer from L'Oreal. I have the little black primer and number 7 mascara. Then on my eye I have a small, okay, I have an eyeliner in brown color right next to my lash line, so you can get a bigger definition. On my brows I have the Brow Stylist from L'Oreal and a little bit of powder. Now, if you watch my previous video, I order or pre-order the LOOKFANTASTIC bags, which comes with 25 different items. And in here I have 3 which I wanna try it on. That's the Looks. First one is the highlight brush. Second is the Illamasqua loaded lip polish. And then is the Blush Glow Duo blush and highlight powder from Natasha Denona. So let me unpack it and give it a try. 2 shades, so that's the blush and the highlight. Since I have the highlight blush, since I have the highlight blush, I'm gonna use it for the highlight. Okay, it's a little, okay, I don't think there's a lot of powder around, but let's just apply it. I don't know if you can see anything. Okay, maybe it's really subtle, unless I have to move my face a little bit more so you can see the glitter. Okay, now I see, yeah, it's very gentle. The blush, it's kind of powerful, so I'm gonna use the fan brush to apply it and see what kind of a application we're gonna achieve. Okay. Both of the items are really powdery, so get ready for some mess. And yeah, it is pigmented unless I apply too much, but that's okay because I can easily clean it up with a powder brush, which I will do right now, just to soften up the color. But yeah, if you are into pinks, that's a neat shade. Oh, and by the way, I apply few layers of the mascara, but in case if you do enjoy wearing false lashes, this eye look, it will look way more beautiful with false eyelashes. But yeah, it still come up quite nice. Now it's the time for the Illamasqua lip polish. Okay, let's just open this thing. Alright, what we got? Huh. Okay. It doesn't smell, but it's kind of a creamy in texture. That's the lip color on my lips. It went smoothly, but it's not, the color, it's a little bit sticky, but it went smoothly, and so far it didn't dry my lips. And what I did, I put a little bit of the highlight in the corner of my eyes just to open it up. But yeah, that's the finished look. I got the Milani eyeshadow palette, I get the brushes, and now let's try another look. I'm gonna start by applying the Essence eyeshadow primer. Here we have so many colors, it's hard to make up the mind. Now I'm gonna leave the safe colors because obviously they're gonna be performing well, but let me go for the more bolder one. So I'm gonna go for the red, the goldish, and that's another brown. I'm gonna start by applying the Neutrogena eyeshadow in Toasted Eggshell all over my eye as a base. Also, that's gonna be our blending shade. I'm gonna start with this shade on the back of my eyelid, with the yellow one on the front, and then this one in the crease and underneath. And similarly as with the previous look, the payoff of the eyeshadow, it's really good. So whatever you see in the palette, that's what's gonna be in the eye. And here you can already see the nice color. I get this shade on half of my eyelids, and I'm gonna move on now to the yellow shade. I'm gonna move to the yellowish shade. And yes, this one, it's glittery. Oh, it's not really yellowy. It is yellow, but it's more as a greenish yellow, deep yellow. But it's okay, we're still gonna make it work. With the blending brush, I'm gonna move to the brown shade. As you can see for yourself, the shades are really bold. I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup and then I'm gonna do the color underneath. On my brows, I have the Brow Stylist. On my face, I have the primer from L'Oreal and foundation from Soap & Glory. For the blush and cheeks, I have the Natasha Denona Duo. However, this time, I use the highlight brush for the blush and the fan brush for the highlight. By doing that, I achieve more subtle result. So it's not popping out so much. And now I'm gonna go underneath my eyes with the brown eye shade. Now I have this shade on the back of my eyes, this one up the front, and then the brownish one in the crease. Now I could easily go with the reddish shade, but because it's red, it can bring the redness in your eyes. That's why I'm gonna go for the brown. So yes, I'm gonna use a smudger brush and apply the shade underneath. If you want, you can also use the same shade as a liner. I'm thinking I'm gonna use the liner which I used last time. It's gonna be Physician Formula. So yeah, we have line underneath. I'm gonna clean it up, put some mascara, and then you're gonna see the finished look. I add few things, which is corrector from L'Oreal, primer from Estee, mascara from No. 7, powder, here we go, powder from Laura Mercier, and the Illamasqua lip color. So yeah, this is my finished look using the Milani eyeshadow palette. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I see you next time. Bye!